Because mine looks backwards.
Mine also, I think, but it's okay.
Okay. I think we had this argument before, right? Yeah. Well, recording it, it was weird because it was like the other person's picture always looked backwards. It was weird. Anyway, I don't know why. I'll put my chips away now.
Jeez. It'll just automatically upload after it's done.
So we shouldn't have YouTube up watching it at the same time we're broadcasting?
Yeah, you can. That
Oh,
way
can
you
you really?
comment.
Yeah.
That's why you just have it on mute. That way you can see the comments if they come in.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Did you, Justin, did you put something up on the Facebook page?
Yep.
Okay.
I linked it to the video.
Okay, awesome.
I'm waiting for it to show up live on stuff. Yep.
Sure. Yeah. Hey, pretty good.
Good. Glad to be here again. One.
One time. Yeah, I watched it last night. It was good. Yeah.
I mean, it was really, really good. I think just the way they integrated everybody and Aaron was talking about this earlier and something else we were doing where like the trailer didn't fully give away the movie. The trailer only gave away like a small section of the movie, so that was also refreshing.
Yeah. It was nice that they teased Spider-Man, but they didn't show you every scene Spider-Man was in. And oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, Spider-Man's in the movie. And then that there's some guy in spandex, Underoos. They teased Black Panther, but they didn't really give you the whole Black Panther background. They teased Crossbones, but they don't really tell you anything about Crossbones. So I think overall it was a well put together movie. It flowed well. It was better. It was much better than Winter Soldier. But it still had that feel. You knew it was a Marvel movie. You had a lot of conflict, but it was still fairly lighthearted, and I mean it knew when to take itself seriously and when to not take itself seriously, and that's the real strength of Marvel with their movies. Hmm.
Or Age of Ultron. It was kind of they tried to put too much color on it there.
Yeah,
This one they kind of muted and toned down a bit, but I liked it. Little outlines. It looked like they're getting closer to where Cap and Falcon are wearing very similar uniforms.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
So maybe
Yep.
we will get Cap Falcon here soon.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I
Cat.
mean, Falcon. He's always gonna. We're never gonna call Sam Wilson just Captain America. We're gonna call him Sam Wilson Captain America or Cap Falcon or something like that. You know,
Yeah. Yep.
it is that Steve is ingrained in. I mean, come on, 75 years or so worth of Steve Rogers being Captain America. It's really gonna
Yeah.
be hard to shift away from that.
Yeah. True. Well, and it's just like Thor. You know, Thor will always be Thor, and the Lady Thor will always be Lady Thor.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So
I like Lady Thor, but it's still Lady Thor because real Thor is over here.
right. He's busy doing whatever, getting his crap together.
Yes, but then I guess like the biggest surprise that they didn't show us, like I knew it was probably going to be in there. I'd heard it was going to be in there, but was Ant-Man changing into Giant Man.
Yes, that was really cool. Yep.
Then oh man, I thought it was a water truck.
Right. The Winter Planet, the Snow Planet, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I thought they did a really good job with Spider-Man though. I really like the suit. I like that he created his own web shooters.
Yep.
But so it kind of yeah. Oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Well, yeah. I mean, the whole point of Spider-Man was the web cartridges and the web fluid and the fact that he has the strength of a spider and he can crawl over stuff, but he doesn't have to shoot webs out of his butt. You know, he made his it's the science piece. Yeah, yeah. But if they wanted to be realistic, Tobey Maguire would have been squatting everywhere, going, "Oh, gotcha." Would have been a whole different.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like a younger like kid, Peter Parker, I think he did a really good job. I still like Andrew Garfield.
Mm,
When I, yeah, like his he told jokes like he thought about them and then he told the joke and it was good. And like new Peter was just talking and
yeah.
things were coming out funny. So and that worked too. Like I
Yeah.
think I think he's gonna do really well as Spider-Man. So I'm happy with their choice of who they got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
so we definitely know that Iron Man or Tony Stark is going to make an appearance. We don't know if he's going to be wearing a suit or a suit
right.
um, in there. But yeah, I mean, that should be good. I'm sure other Avengers will randomly show up in that movie too. They're going to keep packing in as many people as they can in these films, I think, as possible.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was interesting that the way the end of the movie was with playing around with the web shooter and projecting the little thing on the ceiling. Yeah, but there was more to it. There were things around the edges of it, almost like it was some kind of a digital
Yeah,
um,
it was like a full on like
computer thing that
yeah,
he could. Yeah, it
like
was
a
pretty
display
cool.
information or something. It looked really cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think they'll have to. Yeah, that's why it was an after credit scene, right?
Yeah, I wanna see if you can slow it down. If there are like plans for the Iron Spider suit in there somewhere.
Oh yeah,
That'd be cool.
yeah. I mean, I thought he was a good character. A good portrayal of the character. Um, Hey, Black Panther's never been my favorite, but I think he was a good fit in this movie and worked well. And I'm interested to see what they're going to do in the future now that Bucky is stuffed in Wakanda. Yeah, that was cool.
I liked his character development throughout the film too, because it showed that he is not blinded by anything other than the facts. When the facts present themselves, he will change his mind and change his view to fit the facts that are presented. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I think, go ahead. Yeah. So I think that's going to speak volumes for that when that film comes out. When is that coming out? 2 years from now? They haven't started filming it, have
yeah.
they?
January of 18, I think, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm really
February.
excited about it. I want to learn more about Wakanda.
Yeah, yeah,
It's going to be massive panther statues everywhere.
right.
All of our mountains have panther heads.
That's right. Yeah, you American. Yeah, you American. Right.
Yeah, it doesn't exist yet in this universe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably one of those the items that they can't talk about simply because it's still owned by
Hmm.
Fox has the license for it. Like saying mutant.
Yeah, I can't say that word. I mean, we all saw it coming from
Yeah,
like it was gonna happen,
yeah,
and I don't know. I thought it was already revealed. I didn't realize that was a big reveal. I was just like,
yeah.
normal. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't see it as a big reveal.
No,
I missed that one. I'm like, well, she's got the same last name, so yeah, they're definitely related.
right. Really? Because I thought that they said they mentioned her name in the first Captain America movie. Oh, oh, okay.
That was what he called her in the apartment and everything too. Um,
Hmm.
I don't know. I guess I just heard it. And I just thought it was because I. Well, I mean that, and we already know who the bloody character was from the books anyway.
Right, right.
Hmm. Yeah, a lot of the stuff with like Sam and Bucky was pretty good. The way they played off each other, that was fun. Like him saying that, I hate you, man. After Spider-Man beat him up a little bit.
Yeah,
So I really like that. I think, I don't know, and it's cool because now we do have our secret Avengers and our normal Avengers.
right,
So,
right.
yeah, we'll just see we'll see what happens in the next Avengers movie that it's no longer titled Infinity Part One.
Right.
Yeah, they said 67. So, but
Yeah.
you got to think about it. Though. That doesn't mean superpowered. That just means
No.
period.
Right.
And like,
And how many of them are gonna be on screen for a second, and then Thanos goes, "Bzz, "You don't exist anymore." You know. Here's all your 67 characters. Boom. They're gone
here's
now.
14.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was cool how they kind of delved into that a little bit in this movie with Vision, because they didn't really do much with that before. I mean, we all knew Yellow Gem, that's the Soul Gem, blah blah blah, or Soul Stone, or whatever you want to call it. I guess they're all the Infinity Stones now, right? Um, so yeah, so he was like, well, maybe the more I get in touch with it, the more I can control it. I thought that was interesting, and just his reactions to things, when you can tell that he's becoming more human-like in his actions, in his feelings, in his jealousy. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It was interesting development of Vision in this movie as well.
Yeah, the fact that I become distracted.
Yeah, right. Yep. She just like in almost like she increased his mass
Hmm.
and just smashed him down. I mean, that was cool. Yeah.
But it seems like they've given her more of like of telekinesis more so than magic.
Right. Right.
Yeah. But to me, that limits the character and that puts her weaker than she should be.
Unless they're setting it up so that this is the first stage, and just like Jean Grey with Marvel Girl, and then moving into Phoenix, she just realized more powers as she
Mm.
develops. Maybe that's what they'll do with her. I don't want to see her definitely locked into just, hey, I can move things with my mind, that kind of a statement. There's more to it. Her magic, or her ability, is more about manipulating the chaos of the universe, and that's really what that should be. So hopefully we get to that point.
And she's got to make some kids out of thin air.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yep.
What is she? She's not a mutant. She's an inhuman.
She's an Inhuman, right? Her. Yep. But and I think in the
In the book,
In the comics now, yeah, she's not a mutant anymore. They proved that she was an inhuman
her aunt,
experiment. Well, a failed experiment of the
girl.
high evolutionary.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, which
yeah.
yeah, you know,
It was all because of was it Access? Yeah, it was Access.
yes, yep,
Holy crap! Go back and read Access, and then get mad, and then read again and get even more mad.
yeah.
And
But the whole thing with that, because that was Hickman and Remender's Avengers stuff, and that whole Hickman series where they went and battled the High Evolutionary, that was a really good story, and it played through the Axis part.
yeah,
Uh,
that was
Magneto's not our father. He's really not just the guy who took us away from our parents, and our parents weren't really anybody but just humans. And then the High Evolutionary took us, and he made us into this, but he failed, and then he gave us back to Magneto, and like, blah.
really, really bad storytelling.
Yeah, but what you get in the end is not necessarily a retcon, it's more of a clarification. We always thought they were mutants because Magneto raised them and thinking that Magneto was their father, but when he goes, I'm not your father, you're like, just like, smack, I'm not your father, that kind of thing was a shock, but it wasn't like we knew for sure he was their father and now they're changing things. It's not like, right, right. I mean, it's not like, Johnny Storm was always white in the comics, and all of a sudden in the movie, he's not. That kind of thing. It wasn't that.
Oh my God. What y'all think about Rhodey not dying? I felt like someone needed to die.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was sad, and you know why? Just
Stupid death
because
causes
they,
all.
just because they canceled her stupid show, I was so mad. I can't believe they canceled that show. That's one of the best Marvel shows on TV, and nobody watched season two. Season two was so much better than season one,
Hmm.
and then they canceled it. I'm like, whatever.
Well, just think of it this way: it started as a mini series,
True, true.
expanded the season, and then got a second one. So we got
Yeah.
way more stories than they planned for.
Yep. It was so cool though because you've got all that background on Howard Stark's inventions and things that are actually impacting current times that she's uncovering. I just thought that was really neat the way she was kind of, on the ground floor of Hydra, really. Stuff that she was doing, interacting with people who were showing up, or things that were showing up in Agents of Shield. So,
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad to like watch that show and then realize that Hydra was in Shield from the beginning.
oh yeah, yep.
And it took the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I look for them to show up in the movies or the TV shows eventually. I kind of look for High Evolutionary to maybe show up in the TV shows, just because you've got the Inhuman thing, and then the Agents of Shield thing, and maybe that's going to feed that. But I don't know. They could do a movie. They could do an Evolutionary War movie. That would be cool. That was a great crossover. Every annual in 1990, whatever it was, 89 or 90, every annual had a storyline crossing over for that whole thing. That was really, really awesome. That was back in the day when you had that kind of stuff.
I gotta go back and find that now. I remember it vaguely, but I don't remember the story.
It's great. Yeah. And you can probably find most of them pretty cheap. Korvac is the one with Korvac was later on. That's the expensive one now. But I think Punisher Annual number 1 or 2 was in that, and that one's like $10, but all the rest of them are pretty cheap.
Cool.
Yep. Yeah.
It's the same guy who played him in the last Hulk movie, right? Yeah. I thought it was good. They didn't like allude to him becoming Red Hulk or anything like that though. I wanted a teaser for that where like maybe he just opened up a case and was like, here's our backup plan or something like that, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think though because that doesn't happen until so much later in the comics that that'll happen later in the cinematic universe.
Phase five.
Yeah, yeah, right. Phase five of 25, right?
Right?
The next the next 200 years of Marvel movies.
And
Like,
got enough stories to pull from.
yep. Well, now they got Spider-Man, so you know. Yep,
The
yep.
the only thing that I was disappointed in was not seeing any of the Netflix characters at all. Or yeah, but yeah. But that, but during Civil War, that wasn't Daredevil wearing Daredevil's suit. That was Danny Rand.
Right, that's right. Yep.
Oh man, it's so messed up. They normally try to keep Daredevil out of like all the events.
Yeah, he's got his own mess to deal with.
Yeah,
You know. Yeah, there's enough stuff going on in Hell's Kitchen. Even in the new series, in Charles Soule's new series, I mean, there's a ton of stuff going on. It seems like every issue something new happens. So that last issue was awesome. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
yeah. Just because I showed you that one, I got the color one too.
Oh gosh. For those of you watching at home, Justin's holding up comic books.
Yep,
Yeah.
comics are good, everybody. You should read them. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I think I draw a lot of parallels into some comic books, so it's really messed up. And the characters haven't changed. I've just kind of evolved to take on their traits. It's really not good.
Just so you don't start taking on old Tony Stark traits, you know.
Luckily, I don't read much Iron Man, so
Oh, yeah. Alcoholic Iron Man.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
right. How come? Why hasn't somebody come up with that? They got to come up with the arc reactor first. Like, is that the only way to power it? Come on, people. Let's get going on that. Yeah.
1.21. Great Scott.
So, okay, I guess the one since we're at spoiler talk here, Crossbones dying as quickly as
Yeah.
Crossbones died felt like
Yeah.
just a waste of the character to me.
Yeah, I really didn't like that. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. But we know that nobody ever really dies. So, could he could have been swiped off by some Hydra guy and brought back to life. You just never know.
Sure.
So, yeah, could deathlock him.
Well, I mean, I'm still waiting for Red Skull to show back up because
Yeah. Mm.
yeah,
Yeah. Maybe they're waiting until they can get the X-Men so they can steal Professor X's
no,
brain.
no. I thought that's yeah, okay.
Yep.
Big house.
Well, now some of the, but not all of those were around at the same time. Like some of them were built later or before, depending on like different versions of the raft. And then the raft has been broken out of and into how many times, and finally decommissioned.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem that secure.
No, no, yeah,
And he is not a master thief.
but he's got the shield.
Yeah. That, oh
Yep,
yeah, you left. You
yep,
left. Tony said that's not yours.
right. And he threw it.
Yeah, but
Yep,
luckily he's in a place that has a lot of vibranium. So,
yeah, yep. They'll make him a new one.
oh yeah. Well,
It'll
since
be black and red.
Black Panther, then we can have U.S. Agent.
Yes, that's what we should have next. Yep,
That'd be
because
cool.
that was cool. Yeah, or maybe they'll do some kind of nomad thing or something.
Yeah, we could. Bucky and a kid.
Yeah, that was like the best. And they can bring Madcap in, and they can bring Deadpool into the. Well, Madcap was in Nomad in the one in the miniseries, and that was like really cool when they introduced him. Um, and then I hadn't seen him around for ages until he showed back up in Deadpool recently in the comics. So it's pretty funny. Well, he
Oh,
was, yeah, but he wasn't originally. Yeah, he was because they had the whole whatever it was and the biannual. I don't know what it was.
I, I would like to see Deadpool show up in an Avengers movie just to see him interact with Captain America because in the book, their relationship is good. Like Deadpool, for whatever reason, actually listens and respects Captain America. Doesn't give a
Yeah.
crap about anybody else. But if Cap says something, Deadpool's like, okay, you
Yep.
know.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true.
Yeah. Oh, and all he wanted was to become an Avenger. So when he got that ID card, it was like woo! Yep.
Now he's fun.
For a few panels.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Oh, am I saying that out loud? What?
Yep.
Let's see. I mean, Scarlet Witch also, like, wait, not Scarlet Witch, sorry. Black Widow also had a Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Her character, I thought, did a really good job in this movie, and they moved her around a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then having her as the kind of the double agent, triple agent. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a good kind of twist.
Yeah. I like that scene at the end. Zapping Black Panther. He runs, zap, run, zap. It's like
Kitty.
it was pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
what'd you
was good.
say?
Again, it was the joke. It was kind of the funny part, the comic relief in a very very serious scene.
Yeah. Like Falcon telling Spider-Man that there's normally not as much talking.
Right. We normally don't talk so much. Yeah.
All right, just to throw it out there, is anybody else kind of creeped out that Aunt May is way too attractive to be Aunt May?
Yeah. Aunt Hottie. Aunt Hottie. Well, and then I think it was in the Ultimate Universe that she's younger.
Uh,
So it's kind of, but I mean, she's not Marissa Tomei, but she was younger. Um, but still, yeah, she should. And I guess Marissa Tomei is no spring chicken anymore. Um, she's like my age, so oh, okay, she's older than me then, but okay.
she just aged very well.
Yeah, yeah, Well, but even in the comics now, she still doesn't know.
She
Like
did, and then she
she,
lost it.
yeah, then she died, and then she came back to life, and then nobody understands anything anymore. And
Yeah.
but like Ultimate Spider-Man, she never knew, and then he died. So I don't know. Either way, but I think it makes it more interesting. It makes the story more dramatic if he has to hide that because it's such a huge part of his life, but he has to keep it secret
I,
and still deal with the day-to-day stuff.
I like that aspect in the comics. I don't want them to waste time on that part of the story in the movie.
Hmm.
We've only got 2 hours here.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'll
Well,
say,
I mean, even with a little, couple-minute montage of him, you know, out swinging, sneaking in, changing clothes behind the gym, sneaking into class, sneaking in the house, that kind of stuff, just to illustrate that he's sneaking. That's not a bad thing. Because then you're not wasting 20 minutes explaining why. It's obvious he's Spider-Man and he's Peter Parker, and they're two different people, and he needs to keep his personal life separate from his hero life.
yeah.
That's always been the battle.
I will say that that was probably the one thing I did like for Batman versus Superman was that Lois knows, and we don't have to worry about like him running out and where's Clark and blah 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 blah. It's just like she's like she can cover for him, she can do whatever she needs to do because she already knows. You know what I'm saying? So they
Yeah.
eliminate that whole like part of it. It's a different universe. It's fine.
Yeah, 1 million.
It's like Earth 1G.
It was like 1,429,000 and something something 52. I think is what they numbered it in the one. It was in one of the Remender series Avengers books when they were doing all of the battles. Like that one Earth was like one off from the regular DC universe because that was the DC-ish characters.
Yeah, that was the new Avengers. Yeah.
Yeah, the last run, New Avengers. Yeah. That's funny. I like that.
So as far as the our main bad guy of the movie though, Zemo, yeah, I
This
thought
was a good. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Justin.
I was just saying I thought it was funny though. Like at the end, they tried to make us feel bad for him because
Yeah.
but he was the captain of a Sokovia kill squad.
Right. Right.
He just kills people for fun anyway. So no,
Yeah.
I don't feel bad.
Right.
The Avengers tried to save you, and bad things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. Who are you gonna blame?
Yeah.
Apparently, Tony Stark.
Right.
And the only person in the movie who should be really mad at Tony is Rose. Rose.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Right. If you had Ultron, there would be no Vision. I wouldn't have got shot.
Totally thing. Yep.
Oh, hold on. What's up? We got a comment from Jerry. How's it going, Jerry? Jerry asked what are our thoughts on the Scarlet Witch. So we talked about this earlier, but if you want to recap for Jerry, we'll do that. Yep, yep. Elizabeth Olsen is lovely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Floor after floor. Yeah,
Even
right.
down like through the mantle, like he
Yep.
was going.
Yep.
Yeah,
But I think too, I think we were kind of disappointed because they've really geared her powers more to be telekinetic and not so much the chaos magic like we see in the comics. And like I said, I hope they develop her into something more like that. Like she's just scratching the surface of her powers now, and as
right.
she develops, she'll figure out that that whole thing is really, her hex power, and it'll develop. We'll see. I mean, I think they've got a really strong character that they can make so much better. Will they? That's the question.
And that's the thing with them bringing in, with us getting Doctor Strange now. Now we're gonna have magic.
Right?
Maybe we get an end credit scene with him tutoring her, or him
Yeah.
going, "Wait a minute, you're magic based. What are you doing?"
Right. Her and oh, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, we hope so.
Yeah.
And
Gamer
like I
Dude
said,
King said, "Suicidal Boy coming through." I don't know what that means. Expand on it, Gamer Dude King. Zero. See it in the comments. But we can go on. He's gonna have to explain more. So keep going.
hey, we're here for you guys. Ask questions,
Oh yeah.
and we'll try to.
I don't know. I mean, so we didn't see Thanos. Thanos. I thought we might at some point. Some because we didn't really talk about the gems other than Vision's head. So this was like a complete sidestep of our larger storyline that's going on. Maybe we'll get some of that in Ragnarok when that comes out.
Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of hoping that Ragnarok is as big as we want it to be. I mean, Thor Hulk buddy movie. That's exciting to me. I'm looking forward to that one for sure.
Yeah, just like a TV show team up. Nobody, I saw it. I saw it. Bill Bixby back in the day. That Hulk Thor was on that TV show. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Are you talking about fur wearing Hulk or fur wearing Thor? I mean, yeah. Hey, that was some of the best Hulk stuff, though. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and just the nicest guy too. So, yep. Yeah.
So what do we want to see in the next Avengers movie? Because we're not getting in between now and the next Avengers movie. We're not getting another Cap. We're not getting another Iron Man. So we'll get some other ones, but we're not getting like the big team movies, or we're not really getting any that are going to have a team per se in there up
Right,
until our next Avengers movie. And when we get there, we're still going to have a splintered, fractured two-team system going on.
right. And I would, I would expect Doctor Strange as well.
We should also
Guardians of the Galaxy. Hmm. Okay.
They'll have to
I,
show them up too.
it's cosmic. They're going to have to show up.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had an important role in the collection of the stones. They have to show up.
Whatever. The most important thing that's going to happen, and the biggest casting that we're waiting on, is Captain Marvel.
True.
That will set the tone for everything it's done right.
Yep.
Mid-30. Yeah. She can't be a captain if she's in her teens or 20s.
Right. Right. I mean, late 20s, early 30s. Like
She's got to have some mileage on her.
yeah,
She's seen some stuff. She's been through some stuff, you know?
yeah.
That, I mean,
Oh,
they could even have her be just like a captain or something in Shield, and that's how she gets exposed to the stuff, you know.
true.
I
True.
think they can do it. I'd be fine with, however, more important. I don't know. Who do you guys want to play her? No,
No.
but an actress.
I mean, she would be okay as far as the force of her personality, but not as the character. Charlize Theron is the first person that comes to mind for me, but she's already 40, so she's kind of on the other side of that. Although she still looks I mean looks good for her age, but um,
Viking. Yeah,
oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's who I want.
Hmm, interesting.
She would be awesome.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I mean, and we've already seen her fight. I mean, she's a shield maiden in that TV show. So she's all kinds of swords and butchery. It's awesome. Now a lot of they're saying Emily Blunt is also in the running, which
right.
could be good. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I'm just flipping through here a few other articles. Jennifer Lawrence, I don't think so. Um, yeah, no. I mean, she has to stay where she's at. She has to be Mystique. You can't be mixing.
Yeah, I thought she
Um,
said she was done with Mystique though.
after, yeah, I don't know. Katie Sackhoff
Starbuck.
from Wolf of Wall Street. Oh no, that's not what she was in, is it?
Stackhoff. She was in Galactica. She was Buck. She was Starbuck.
Oh, you're right. Yep, yep. Oh yeah, yeah.
She'd be good.
She might be good. Yeah.
I see
No,
her
Margot
for Catherine Wayne.
Margot Robbie. No, she's too busy
She's Harley.
being Harley Quinn. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to look at the field right now of actresses and think about somebody who could fill that role because Captain Marvel's character, Carol Danvers, is a very strong character, and if you start her out from where she began, before she became Captain Marvel, she was an astronaut, she was binary, yeah, and then she became, kind of morphed into the
Miss
Captain
Marvel.
Marvel role, Miss Marvel, and then yeah, Miss Marvel first, right? And then she died, and then she came back after House of M, and which is all that was about. House of M, Marvel, Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers. It is sad though. Well, no, it was all of the whole thing was about bringing Carol Danvers back. There was no other result from House of M except Carol Danvers being alive at the end of that whole series.
True. Nothing.
Nothing else. Yeah, and that's why I kind of wonder. Everybody you say Captain Marvel, people immediately jump to the current Carol Danvers character. But there was a Captain Marvel around for years before he died of cancer, you know, and his character was awesome. So I don't know. Do we start with that and then shift into, do a two-half movie, first 15, 20 minutes explain who he is, what he was, and how he died, and then the fact that she kind of takes up the mantle of Captain Marvel, almost like passing the torch. Yeah, purple alien gives him a ring, CGI outfit and everything.
I can, but I would say we're gonna see her before she gets her solo movie.
Yeah, well, it would be kind of cool if she shows up in Marvel's Agents of Shield. As a Shield agent or as a whatever. I think that would be a cool way to introduce the character and the actress, and then transition her into the movie. That would be neat.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it would be really easy for them. I mean, she's in the comics. She's had a relationship with War Machine. She knows Tony Stark, so she could be easily a pilot that Rose knows from the military and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It could work. I would like to. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm with Josh with I'm pretty good with Captain Winning. That would be my go-to. Who I would want to see Captain Marvel.
Netflix.
No.
No?
No. Just dump the Inhumans altogether.
No.
Nobody cares.
No. Black Bolt's awesome. Medusa's awesome. You have to bring those characters in.
Wait. Okay, yes. We can have the royal family.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't give a crap about it.
No, but I think, yeah. I think the series should be the Inhumans, and it should be the transition from the Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.'s Inhumans thing to, hey, we're the royal family of the Inhumans, what are you guys doing? Instead of this whole, like, everybody who was in Afterlife and everybody who was every place else, then you've got this group who's been in Attilan this whole time who's been in hiding, and they come out and say, we're the Inhumans and we're here to whatever. We're here to help.
I'm fine with. I guess I'm just tired of not seeing the royal family.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about the other. I don't care. I don't care. It's not Black Bolt. It's not Medusa. I don't even see Lockjaw.
True.
And it's without the Fantastic Four, the Inhumans are blah.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a good catalyst for things in the series, in the Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. series, which I'm only 2 episodes. I'm like halfway through the next to last episode right now that's been out, so I'm 1 behind. But now the Kree's showing up, and so that's kind of cool with the Kree showing up, and you've got that kind of interaction because you've only had the effects of the Kree and the one dead one that was in the thing, the stuff getting sucked out. So now to actually have live Kree interacting with people and killing people and doing whatever, that's pretty cool. But we need more. Well, I don't know that it'll come. Yeah, well, right. They could be on the blue area of the moon. We don't know. And that's something I think the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. don't know. Like, S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't know about that. But they should run into an Inhuman who says, by the way, this is going on.
Right.
And, this is not the only group of Inhumans. and mention, hey, this is they're on the moon, and then we can have the Watcher, and then that'd be awesome.
Have somebody go, just have some random inhuman go, oh no, I need to tell the king, and then
Yeah,
just disappear.
right, right.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we'll
Or
just send them a letter.
yeah, similar. Or if you want us to care, then you need to put Inhuman on the Avengers.
Right. Yep.
That would help. We have them in the books. Don't Uncanny Avengers. I know we can't have an X-Men Avengers Inhuman team, but we could have two of the three.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. I mean, it's all about what's okay with me. So
Right.
it's not okay with me.
They check with you before they make a movie, right? They're
They
like,
do. They
Justin,
do.
are you okay with this?
Whoa.
You can kill that guy off. No, you can't kill that guy off. Why didn't you say something about Scarlet Witch's outfit? I mean, she's not dressed like she's supposed to be dressed. Come on.
Oh yeah, she doesn't have the W helmet
And
face thing on.
the things, the wings, the front wings, and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a progression. Next movie. We're doing uniform progressions.
There you go. Less and less outfit each time.
That's right. She needs to be less encumbered while moving her hand.
Right. The more that's it. Her power is inversely proportional to her clothing. Awesome. We just figured out the superhero equation. Right. Right.
Then the
That's
world.
why. Well, that's why super villains and superhero characters like, and cosmic type characters like Gamora. She's very, very powerful, and look how little clothing she wears.
True.
Or Lady Death. I mean, she's really powerful, and she's really almost naked. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, Thanos. Well, we know Thanos worships death, but really, in order for the whole thing with him to be right, there has to be an embodiment of that character for him to see. And I mean, that's like a staple from all of the Thanos stories is the embodiment of death, the cosmic symbol of death that he sees, whether she's real or not.
Mm-hmm. He's chasing death.
Right, right. And I think that's been one of the things, like even in the last miniseries, the Thanos miniseries that they had, it was so good right around Infinity. Um, that was just awesome. The artwork was beautiful. Death was in that, but it seemed like every time he saw her, it was in a situation where other people didn't see her. Yes, I love that series. It was so good. No. Was that the one?
Huh?
No, that's not the one.
Oh.
The one that was it Alex Maleev or somebody did the art. I can't remember who did the art now. It was like a year or so ago now.
William Starling. Lim? I don't know. It's a miniseries and an annual.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was. This was like a 6-issue miniseries, I think. It was kind of a. Oh, no. Oh yeah, there was this. This one was right when Infinity kicked off. It was a miniseries kind of about Thanos' origin, and it was really, really good. I mean, it's excellent. If you like Thanos at all, or if you like a cosmic storyline, you like kind of that whole dramatic, rise of a Titan kind of thing. It was excellent. It was written very well, and beautiful artwork. I'll see if I can find it and tell you guys what it was, but I just cannot remember.
I don't know. The Spider-Man stuff was good, but just like one single thing, I think was Giant Man.
Yeah.
So good, man. He's that far up to that character.
Yeah. I think at the end, well, not the end, but I think when Tony Stark's walking through the raft, and Scott says something to him, and Tony's like, "Who are you?"
Yeah,
He's like, oh man, that's not right.
he said you were
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, but I mean, Paul Rudd is just so perfect for that character. It's just excellent. I gotta go back and watch Ant-Man again. This is such a good movie.
yeah. What about you? You missed the cover. Yeah, they had. Yeah. Also, I really like the cooking exchange with Wanda and Vision.
Yeah,
That was kind of cool.
yeah, yeah. So I've never actually tasted anything.
Yeah. Well, how much is a pinch? Just a pinch.
Yeah.
It's regional. It's regional.
Some places say to taste. This is a pinch. It's the same thing, you know.
I just think
That's a lot. That's a lot.
like the numbers from the weekend were like Captain America is now, like Civil War is now like third place all time. Like it's doing better than Iron Man 3 did in its second weekend. So it was closing in on 800 million.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 10 billion. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. And does that encompass merchandise?
Uh, I'm just flipping through Box Office Mojo has a little article on it. Um, it says Captain America #1 again as the Marvel Cinematic Universe tops 10 billion. Yeah, the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe, because they're saying Civil War was 72.5 million for the weekend, 430 million domestic.
Mm,
That's a lot.
that's a ton of money.
Right now they're saying it's 300 million domestic just as of right now. So
They're hoping
yeah,
for 1.1 billion worldwide total.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money for a movie.
Mhm. I hope everybody that's in that movie signed up to get a percentage and residual, not just a flat paycheck.
Yeah, really.
Dude, oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's got. Yeah, I mean, it's not like he can't afford to take a break now, right?
oh,
6 films. Yep. And Tony Stark's actually played Iron Man in more than that. Well, Iron Man, Tony Stark actually, but yeah.
did he show up in Winter Soldier? He had show up in Winter Soldier.
No, he was because he was in the first. Was he? He was in the first movie in the credits scene,
He was, that
right?
was Hulk.
Oh, that was the end of Hulk. Yeah. But yeah, then he had all three Avengers movie, all three Iron Man movies, or two Avengers movie, three Iron Man movies, that movie. He's had a couple other ones where he's appeared. There's another credit scene in Thor. I don't remember. If you're watching, tell us.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't think anybody's watching, just us.
I mean, but so is Chris Evans' contract up?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, he's coming back. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we would expect to see something happen with him. Well, now we know. I mean, he's no longer Captain America, obviously. So we would expect to see something happen with someone else taking up the shield for a little while. Maybe that'll be touched on in one of the other movies in a background scene or something.
But all the people that could be the new Cap are on Cap's team.
Except for the one guy that was evil Captain America. Remember back in the day, back in the 80s, 90s? It was 90s.
Wait, you guys?
Yeah, who was the guy? What's his name? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, we haven't introduced him.
But he was Captain America for like a year until
Yeah.
he killed some people because he was psycho. Yep. That's all we need. I'm looking him up.
Looking him up.
Yeah, what was his name? His name was John Walker. John F. Walker.
No wonder he had a drinking problem.
Yeah, Johnny Walker Black. Yep.
And he had a black suit.
He did after he got fired. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Creed was awesome. Like he did an amazing job in Creed. That was a great film.
Yeah. Yep.
So good. And I haven't seen Band 4 Stick, so I'm gonna wait till it's in like the dollar bin at Walt Vegas, and then I might pick it up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I only watched it because I got a copy to watch. I didn't buy it. So we watched it, we turned it off, and we destroyed it. Then we went and rinsed our mouths out with bleach. Yeah, it was, if it wasn't a Fantastic Four movie, it probably would have been a great movie. But the fact that it was Fantastic Four, yeah, yep,
Science Project Chronicles.
yeah, it's gonna take Franklin Richards showing up and rewriting all of reality just to fix that Fantastic Four movie.
Well, in that movie, are Sue and Reed a couple?
Yeah, yeah. There's like this whole like friction, and then her and Doctor Doom are kind of like, I don't know. Yeah.
My gosh. That's so bad. That's so bad. The characters are almost unrecognizable from what they should be.
Yeah. Except for Sue Storm, she does turn invisible. But that's it.
Does she really turn invisible, or is her performance just so bad that you forget she's there?
That too. There were a couple scenes, and I was like, she was in that scene. Like, I don't remember. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yep.
I think that may be like the only superhero movie that's come out in the last blah years that I haven't gone to the theater to see.
Yeah. I would have. Yeah. Like on opening night, Friday night. That's
Um,
sad. Yeah. I would rather watch Roger Corman's Fantastic Four any day over that one. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it was a much better attempt than what we got with the most recent one.
Yep. It did, and I liked the guy who played Reed Richards. I liked
Yeah.
that actor. Yeah. He's. Yep. Hmm. Yeah, I liked him in Forever as well. It was a great series that got canceled. Yeah. Yeah, we missed the last few episodes because we lost them on Hulu, so we have to still finish up the last couple episodes. But yeah, it was a great series. That's sad. Whatever. Done. Yeah. Oh, okay, good. I was kind of worried because I'm like, it just seemed like, oh, all of a sudden it's done. So that's good if they've got a good ending. That's cool. All right. Okay. We will. Yep. I gotta run here in a minute too. So.
Cool.